Civil society movement Defend Our Democracy is calling on civil society groups, others, to be active ahead of the 2024 general elections.
The group has launched an election watch campaign, which it says will be keeping an eye on the voting process. Newzroom Afrika's Zikhona Tshona has more.
2024 will be a hotly contested national election. It's been likened to the first democratic election in 1994. New parties have added their names to the country's already long ballot paper. Older parties are hoping to retain their support and add more. Civil rights movement Defend Our Democracy has launched Election Watch. It says it wants civil rights groups to be observers in the 2024 national elections. Groups can register on the organization's website. They will go through a vetting process and will be trained by the Electoral Commission of South Africa on how to monitor an election.
To date, we've had the IEC running elections very professionally in this country. Our elections have been free and fair since 1994, and we want to maintain this trend. It doesn't mean that the elections are hotly contested, that they will be disrupted. And we think that civil society needs to play a role in ensuring that that credibility is maintained.
The groups also need accreditation from the IEC to be stationed at polling stations. Observers will be able to flag any issues they come across. Defending Democracy says that free and fair elections need attentive eyes and ears. Various civil rights groups have already given their initiative a nod. Former Vice Chairperson of the Electoral Commission of South Africa also in attendance at the launch.
The reason why election observation is important is because that's where you basically ensure that the outcome of the results of an election fairly represents the will of the people. The elections are about the will of the people, and therefore observers are there as auditors of the process to make sure that the process is followed, that everything goes according to plan, that there are no malfeasance in the process.
Defend Our Democracy says it wants citizens to be active in defending South Africa's democracy. It's urging those who have not registered to vote to do so. It's hoping that South Africans will show up in their numbers at the polls in 2024. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Zikhona Tshona in Johannesburg.